program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
I want to shout out BUILDCABINS, man. BUILDCABINS. I've been taking little clips and stuff and highlighting them. And I'm not mad at him. Even if I don't agree with everything he say, he has his opinion, and I like that he actually fuck with me. You know, I could tell that he actually fuck with me. You know, he's doing his content shit. He gotta talk about his shit. He gotta give his opinion on what he think going on. And I replied to a lot of people on that.
What's up? It's BUILDCABINS. I'm bringing y'all another video again today. So we got Marty speaking on the whole box Chevy situation and the lawsuit Jerry comparisons, man. Let's get right into it.
Everybody talking about CJ on 32s bought the box Chevy for me and looking out for me and all this stuff, guys. You are right about one thing. He's definitely looking out for me, but he did not buy this box Chevy, guys. He sold me these wheels and a Tierra grill for a good price, 100%. And has done much more things than that, guys. So, but did want to touch on that because y'all always trying to take stuff away from people, guys. Big bro did not buy that box Chevy for me. But they don't take away nothing. He does a lot for me still to right now. So I just wanted to touch on that. Also, y'all steady talking about some, I'm fumbling my position with CJ. With CJ, guys, I don't vlog around him. He don't want people vlogging around him. It's been like that for years, which is why I stopped my YouTube at one point, because I was vlogging with him, and when he said he don't want nobody vlogging because he made a video and pointed me and Stunner Reese out specifically, at the end of the video he said Marty and Stunner Reese. He said what he said, you know what I'm saying? So from there,
I never knew that. I never knew he said that in a video or whatever about Stunner Reese and Marty. I knew like it was mentioned and, you know, everybody stopped recording, but I never knew he said that in a video.
I'm like, okay, let me do my best to stop stealing content from CJ, because that's really what I guess me and Stunner Reese was doing in his eyes by, you know, recording around him and all the stuff that he's bought and all the stuff that he's done and stuff like that. Why were we coming behind him and double recording it? And I was getting 20,000 views of a video doing that. There was a lot of videos where it was kind of my own content, but a lot of it did revolve around him because I was with him every day. That's what y'all not understanding. So with me being told in his video, he didn't tell me in person, but he said in the video and pointed me and Stunner Reese out that he doesn't want us vlogging around him or vlogging his content. You know, I still got a phone call that day from him to come scoop him and hang out with him. And by the time I got home,
which is fair enough, you know what I'm saying? I guess, you know, that's CJ's content, and, you know, he just don't want people doubly recording behind him. So that makes sense what he's saying. So that only leave Marty what time at night or whenever he's not with CJ to record. So that part makes sense.
There's no time for vlogging. That's when I started the Baddies Invite Only with Marty because I knew those were late night things I can do so that I can help him out throughout the whole day for his vlog. Even though he didn't need my help. I'm not saying he needed my help, but I'm telling you, I was helping him for a long time, guys, in his vlogs. And that Baddies in my only thing didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was cool because when I got done vlogging with him, I could go home and I had people already lined up to do the interviews, but then people started wanting me to pay them for the interviews. People started thinking that my shit was messy, even though there was not one messy thing at none of my interviews. I never asked no girl any uncomfortable shit. My interviews were specifically,
if anything, they should have been paying Marty because Marty had the clout and the platform. If anything, that don't even make sense, man. That's crazy. It should have been the opposite way around. You know, you getting free promotion, you getting free publicity. Like, yeah, that's crazy. It was asking him to pay him. That's crazy.
Targeting women and their success and what they have going on, and for you guys to go follow them and cherish what they have going on. Anyways, that slowed down. Then every time I would get home with CJ, because I was with him every day, I wasn't able to vlog with him because he doesn't want nobody to vlog around him. And that being said, yeah, I was making all that money and maybe I could have had better content. I could have bought cars, made a bunch of stuff happening. but I wasn't thinking like that because I didn't feel like I had a vlog since I was getting paid such good money that I just was like, shit, I don't need to do YouTube. And CJ even said in his vlog one day, like, man, Martin really don't even need to do YouTube. He's straight. And that was true. And yeah, I say all that because y'all saying I fumbled the opportunity, all this stuff. Guys, even still to now, like, I'm vlogging, right? I'm not being told to go vlog one of his cars. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me pulling up on him will take time away from me pulling up here where I can get some content, which is here. And then, yeah, if I'm free, of course he could call me and I'm pulling up. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, guys, me and CJ's situation changed tremendously. And it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It changed tremendously. And there's nothing he could do about it, nothing I could do about it. And it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I think he's talking about the whole, the raffle situation. I think, since CJ's using the company no more, he don't need Marty Marr under, it doesn't need to be under Marty Marr's name or whatever the case may be. So I think he's talking about that. I might be wrong, but that's what I think he's talking about.
the girl that I'm talking to has nothing to do with this shit. Now, if CJ or all these other people want to make it about the girl, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they are, but if they are, I don't agree because the girl has nothing to do with it. I have her car. I'm going to say this again. She lets me use her car so I can save the $35 a day on the rental. Because y'all know one of my cars is at PC's. The other car is in Dallas, which I think if I go back to Dallas, I'm grabbing that car and bringing it here. So that y'all can stop this bullshit narrative that I don't want to help CJ out no more, or I'm on a time crunch, or I got to go, or whatever the case is, y'all. Because both times that has happened, we had got to her and she was able to drop me back off, or we finished right before I had to go get her. So I don't understand. And I'm responding because it's content, right? It's content. I need a video for today. I already got my thumbnail. Y'all see what's going on with the box Chevy. That's my latest, most popular content to show y'all today, or right now during my time of what I got going on. But guys, I love it. I love it. I love it because y'all don't know shit y'all talking about. Like nothing. I seen somebody say, oh, people say they don't like the internet, but they, profit off the internet. That's true. You're right. But we're still allowed to say that the internet is weird as fuck. Because a lot of y'all is weird as fuck. You got to admit it. You got to admit it to yourself that you're weird as hell. BUILDCABINS, when I say the screen recorder, I'm not talking about him. Because like I said, he got to get his money. And he not really talking shit about people. I don't know. I don't see a lot of his shit because I don't get around to a lot of it. I watch, CJ's, and I try to watch everybody's videos. And I don't really get to BUILDCABINS. But when I see something about me, I'll click on it because I know, it's supportive and he's a little understanding, even though he don't know all the facts. But that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because he's doing his best at it. But at the end of the day, guys,
yeah, and I try to keep it positive, and I'm a supporter of 32 Gang, Marty Marr, all of them. Like I want to see them succeed, but at the same time, it's kind of like I don't know. I feel like my platform, it's like it's only two people making reaction videos, so I'm talking about putting out reaction videos on 32 Gang or CJ on CJ So Cool or whoever, right? So it's like you got the positive side, you got the negative side. So it's like you can either choose to watch the positive side or choose to watch the negative side or both. Who cares, right? But my platform is to push positivity. Of course, there's always going to be some type of negativity or something. It's drama, it's reaction. That's what it's about. I'll probably be a lot further than I am right now if I was just hating, or I would just make negative content, but that's not what I'm here for. So that's just my opinion on it. But I'm always a supporter. I'm always going to tell it how it is. There's a difference between constructive criticism and then just bashing somebody every single day. You know what I'm saying? So that's my little 2 cents.
When I watched this shit and all them comments in there, and then CJ said something about lawsuit Marty. Never in life am I acting like lawsuit Jerry, guys. Now it sounds good and it is funny and all that good shit, but definitely not no lawsuit Jerry. And I'm not getting lawsuited or none of that bullshit. I don't know where y'all come up with these things, but I know the comments say it, so then y'all grab it and run with it. But yeah, me and Lawsuit are two totally different people. I don't know what situation he got going on. I don't watch none of his videos. I don't even watch the videos that talk shit about him because he's an old ass man, and we have nothing to. We don't relate on nothing. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day,
I think people try to make the comparisons because, you know, they feel like y'all don't have content, like y'all just sitting there talking to the camera, or y'all, you know, complaining about y'all situation or how it comes off on camera. You know, that's the difference. I don't know, like I feel like my platform is kind of like a medium between talking to y'all and the supporter. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm basically like the supporter. The only difference is I make videos and, you know, people are allowed to voice their opinion on my comment section. And sometimes, you know, y'all see it. So I think people, number one, people are making the comparisons because they feel like, you know, y'all didn't take advantage of y'all situation with CJ or didn't use whatever platform y'all had to its fullest capability. I think that's number one. Then number two was they just feel like y'all are like depressed or y'all complain about y'all situation, which I could, you know, Marty Mark cleared it up yesterday. He's just venting, but sometimes it comes off like that. And, you know, Jerry used to do the same thing. But I think Marty Marr is always going to be in a better position than Lawsuit simply because, you know, Lawsuit messed up his whole relationship with everybody due to the way he was acting with, you know, washing cars and feeling like he's entitled to certain things because he's around a millionaire. You know, let's just keep it real. And then, you know, Marty Marr is always going to be in a better position because he has all of these people around him that are successful and he does right by people, you know. So, you know, he's always going to be, you know, steps ahead of Lawsuit Jerry. And, you know, he's still young and he's able to basically adapt, you know, where Marty Marr is at, where he's at 30 years old, you know, he can be in a totally different spot by the time he hit 35, 40. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like with Lawsuit Jerry, it's just a lost cause. Like, it's just law. It's just over and done with. You know, he's so, sometimes, you know, I talk to Lawsuit, he cool, but sometimes he be so far off, he not even living in reality and really seeing what was really going on. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel like Marty Marr, you know, if he stays on the right path, does everything he needs to do, he'll get to where he needs to be financially or wherever he's trying to go.
I was asked by CJ to gonna be his right hand man and join this journey with him. When they let me go at Ashley Furniture, and he told me that I ain't never gotta work again, don't gotta worry about shit.
There you go.
Yeah, like I was trying to keep up with him, as y'all say, but really I had no choice because we was going to Miami, Vegas, all these places. So I'm running up all my credit cards, end up going credit card debt, like max all my cards out. You know, hanging with CJ, trying to keep up, you know, trying to invest into my YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? And also going where he's going. I wasn't asking to pay for the hotels, asking to pay for my flights, none of that shit. So yeah, I took the risk. I was gonna go get a job that same day. The same day I got fired from Ashley Furniture, I was gonna go to Darwin with my guy Greg, which is the guy that got me the job at Ashley Furniture. He had a job already lined up.
Yeah, so we're gonna break it up into separate parts probably. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think. What do y'all think about what he's saying? And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. We probably gonna make part 2, 3. This is like a 30-40 minute video. So you know, I just take snippets. You know, sometimes he's showing cars, sometimes he's doing other stuff. But you know, this is just what I'm seeing, and this is my opinion. And you know, y'all entitled to y'all opinion, man. But let me know in the comment section what y'all think, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. We out.